All right, coming to you live from the Abbotsford Centre. Beautiful ice out here, much better than the Summit Centre. Boys are taking a sneak peek here. I've been running around enjoying the sights. Northwest Hawks are going to be taking on the Fraser Valley Thunderbirds here on the home ice with the Abbotsford Canucks. Here comes the team out onto the ice. Looks like not everybody's got a name bar yet. A good chunk of the boys do. All right, the Hawks are taking on Fraser Valley Thunderbirds. Thunderbirds are currently sitting in second place overall in the league, with the Northwest Hawks in sixth place. There's a tie right now for first place between the Okanagan Rockets and the Fraser Valley Thunderbirds. Third place is sewn up by the Caribou Cougars. Fourth place is a tie between the Vancouver Northeast Chiefs and the Thompson Blazers, both with 7 points. And the Hawks are trailing behind with 4 points. Behind them, we have the Greater Vancouver Canadians with 0, and the Fraser Valley West Giants also tied with 0 points. McRae warming up there in net. Sneak peek at the competition here. Don't really need to watch that. We'd rather watch our team here.
needs to combine the whole of the game underway. First, the puck game is the force and velocity on series in order to avoid also introduced playing the court for anyone is the slogan of the Union will lead your captain from Abbotsford Center. With that in mind, please enjoy the game.
All right, starting lineup for the Hawks: Valente, Kim, Merritt, and in back we got Matthews, Lawler, and in net today we got Finley McRae. Boys looking for the Canadian flag.
And now to starting lineup for your Fraser starting goal number 30, Beckett Super. Your defenders, number 7, Adrian Duggan. And number 17, Marcus Miller. Your forward, number 14, Owen Hunter. Number 15, Benjamin Atkinson. And number 21, Kendall Butler. On land, please rise if you are able. Please remove your caps and join the Vancouver Symphony Orchestra in the playing of Canada.
right, getting ready for puck drop here in Abbotsford. Valente taking the draw. All right, Hawks win it in their own end. Here's Lawler. Tries to get it up the boards. Blocked. Gets it forward. Held in there by the Thunderbirds. Thunderbirds trying to get it behind the net. Can't. Valente's there in the corner. Matthews trying to help him. Valente trying to send it forward, and the T-Birds have it. T-Birds at the point. Cross ice pass. Dump it in, right into the glove of Finley McRae. All right, we got change. Warsaba taking it to the ice here, and we got 20 Williams. In the back, we got Milkovich. Looks like Winstanley over there. Warsaba taking the draw. T-Birds pick it up at the point. Send it down along the boards. Centering pass. Mintenko trying to clear it. Having a little trouble there. Gets it forward over there to 20. Lost it. Picked up by Milkovich, who sends it back ahead for 20. T-Birds are going to get there first. Warsaba gets his glove on it. Taps it down, and that's going to be an offside. Warsaba back at the circle. 20 chasing that puck down into the corner. T-Birds trying to get it out. Held in there by Warsaba. Taken away by the T-Birds. Here they come through the neutral zone. On the rush, Warsaba trying to chip it away. Gets it loose. 20 is going to pick it up. Sends it ahead. T-Birds are going to get their stick on it first. Not without a little pressure from Warsaba. 20 trying to steal it back. And that's going to be a tripping call. Dang it. And 20 is going to go to the box for 2. Putting the T-Birds on a power play here early in the first period. Coos and Winstanley out there for the PK. We got Kelly and Dingwell helping them. Kelly's taking the draw. Tied up in some skates. Still trying to get it loose. Coos going into the corner. Getting good position there on that puck, although sadly the T-Birds take it away. Up at the point here. D-to-D pass. Back. And the T-Birds send a gentle shot towards the net, picking it up, going back behind the Hawks. T-Birds trying to set it up again. Nice pass in front. Can't hold on to it, though. T-Birds up to the point. Ooh, and that's taken away. Nicely done by Kelly, who sweeps it down the ice, deep into the zone. Hawks changing. We got Valente, Kim, Matthews, and Lawler out there. Cross ice pass, and here they come through the neutral zone, attacking into the zone. Valente putting some pressure on there across the boards. Puck's loose. Valente's chasing it. T-Birds get it in deep. T-Birds trying to get a shot off, and it just goes high above the net. And the Hawks are able to clear it to the neutral zone. Valente putting some pressure on, trying to get it through. He's got some help there from Kim, who sends a shot on the net. Nicely done. T-Birds coming through the neutral zone on the attack. Picked up here by Lawler, who sweeps it. Somebody gets a bit of a skate on that. T-Birds circling, coming back in for the shot. Blocked in front there by Matthews. Losing an edge. Oh, here we go. Opportunities rocking. Kim's taking it. Kim coming through. Got some pressure on him. And unfortunately, T-Birds sweep it away as they tie it up in the skates. Kelly putting some pressure on, holding it in the zone. T-Birds trying to clear it. They're successful this time. Mintenko chasing it into the corner. Sweeps it back for Williams. Can't quite hold it. Tied up along the boards here. T-Birds up in front. High slot. Shot goes high. Kelly trying to sweep in there. Got some help coming from Milkovich. Kelly's got the puck. Nope. He's trying there. Milkovich trying to get a piece. Kelly trying to get it back. Williams sweeps it forward. Clears it up to center ice. Picked up here by the T-Birds. Circling in. That was a successful kill on that power. On the PK there. T-Birds lose an edge, but they get a shot up to the top. Ooh, and the puck goes wide. T-Birds send a shot back into McCrae's glove. Just over 15 minutes to play in this first period here. We got Warszawa and Williams out there. And Kelly's at the circle. Wynn Stanley's getting some feedback there from the linesman. T-Bird send a shot into the corner. Coos trying to get position there. Back up at the point. Brogan coming out on the ice there, throwing a body. Fires in a shot. McCrae holds on to it. Nice save there. Fresh legs coming out. Warszawa at the circle. Coos sends it back behind the net. Smith's going to pick it up here along the boards. Centering pass. Nice pass over there to Miller. Smith along the boards. Wynn Stanley there. Here comes Warszawa throwing a bounce. I got this. Smith trying to get it forward. He's got some help there from Miller, and the T-Birds back on the attack. Wynn Stanley's back to get position. Puck sent wide. Can't quite make it to its intended target. T-Birds circling, trying to set it up. Nice poke check there by Miller. Miller's chasing it down. Tying up the body. Here comes the T-Birds back through the neutral zone. Can't quite get a good shot. Good pressure there by Miller, who's not giving up. Miller finally gets that puck across there. Valente gets a shot on net. Great battle there by Miller. Fresh legs coming out here in the offensive zone. We got Mayer, Kim, Valente with Lawler, Matthews. Valente at the circle. Valente swept away. Mayer's taking the draw. T-Birds get the puck back behind their own net. Coming out on the attack. Picking it up at center. Shot goes wide into the corner, deep into the Hawk zone. Try to play it up ahead, tied up on the half wall. Mayer digging it out. It's got Valente there. Lawler's back. Mayer's coming out with that puck. Tries to get it across there to Kim. Can't. T-Birds take it. T-Birds dump it down into the corner. Matthews chasing this. Picked up here by Lawler. Lawler with someone on his back, literally. Lawler still has the puck. Gets it forward to Kim. Kim can't quite hold it. It's coming back. Lawler into the corner. Looking for a play. Can't quite get it where it's supposed to go. Pressure there. Woo! Thank goodness. Great save by McCrae. Valente sends it up along the boards. Mayer takes a hit. Lawler's got the puck. Lawler's pressure there. Tied up along the boards. Trying to hold on to it. He's got Mayer helping him. Puck's coming out loose. T-Birds have it. T-Birds circling back in the neutral zone. Chip it up ahead. Bouncing packs to McCrae. Lawler picks it up. Sends a pass ahead there. Kim can't quite hold it. T-Birds back on the attack. Kelly's out there. Kelly with a great poke check. T-Birds send it back behind the net. Milkovich putting a little pressure on there, trying to come out with a puck, taking on two of the T-Birds. Kelly coming out with it, sends it along the boards to the half wall, picked up by the T-Birds. Kelly back with that pressure. T-Birds taking it away. Kelly gets another poke check on it. Plays it over. That was Matthews who sends it ahead. Dingwell deep into the zone for the T-Birds. T-Birds coming back through the neutral zone. Poke check there by Mintenko. Mintenko tries to chip it ahead. T-Birds have a little pressure. Bouncing puck. Kelly's coming in to grab it. Pressure back there from Mintenko. Kelly. Brogan. Come on. It's between the skates there. And the T-Birds come out with the puck. Mintenko putting some pressure on, trying to sweep it away. Good work there by Milkovic. He gets it to the boards. Milkovic banks it off the boards. T-Birds send it back. Mintenko sends it back up ahead. T-Birds hold that blue line, circling with the puck. Top of the slot. Good block there by Kelly. Brogan dumps it down in deep. No icing. Good pressure there by Dingwell. Along the boards. Dingwell coming out with the puck. T-Birds take it. Pressure here through center ice. Mintenko's going to chase for that puck. He's going to get there first. Sends it ahead to Warszawa. Can't quite hold it. Bodies are being tossed. Mintenko's getting his back in there. Warszawa's coming to help him. Puck's loose in the skates here. Warszawa's trying to send it forward. Gets it over there to 20. 20 sends it ahead to Williams. Williams sweeps it down. And the T-Birds send it back our way. Puck's loose. Picked up by Mintenko. Mintenko. Bouncing puck. He's got control of it there. Dumps it in. Just wide of the net. Here's Williams throwing a body. Puck's loose behind the Hawks net. Or the T-Birds. T-Birds send it ahead. Center ice here. And we got an offside. Whew. Long time between whistles there. All right, we got a line change. Mayer, Valente, and Kim out there. We got Wynn, Stanley, and Coos in the back. Valente taking the draw. Down between feet. Coos trying to pick it up, banks it off the glass, sends it down in. Mayer's chasing it. Little pressure there. T-Birds trying to come out of their zone. Pressure from Valente. T-Birds working their way through. Held off. Puck's loose. Mayer tries to get a piece of it. T-Birds picking it up in the neutral zone. Circling to get their way through. Tipped into the corner. Nice play there by Wynn Stanley. Sends it back to Coos. Couple of bodies over there to tie him up. T-Birds with the puck loose in front. Can't get a shot off. Great block there. Wynn Stanley with the puck behind the net. Coos tries to clear it ahead. He does. Nice pass across. Can't quite get it to Mayer. He's looking good there for a moment. Tied up along the blue line. Good hit there by Mayer. Puck's loose behind the net. Valente's going to help out. Sends it ahead. Kim's trying to get a piece of it. Mayer's there. Ooh, goes right between his feet. Valente gets it forward to center ice. And the T-Birds are circling. It gives the boys a chance to get a change. We've got some fresh legs coming out. Miller, Smith. Smith here. Banks it up the boards. Tied up. T-Birds coming in on the attack. Loose puck. Good save there by McRae. Sends forward. Tied up in Kelly's skates. Picked up here. Wynn Stanley up ahead to Smith. Banked off the glass. Down in. This would be an icing. And heading back to Hawk territory. We got Smith, Kelly out there with Miller. Coos and Wynn Stanley. Kelly's at the circle there. Here comes Miller down the ice. Miller putting some pressure. T-Birds taking the puck. T-Birds back behind their net. Smith, ooh, takes them down. Big hit there. Matthews with the puck. Can't quite get it. T-Birds take it. Nice shot on McRae, who makes a fabulous save. Taken away there by Kelly. Smith trying to clear it down. No, yeah, this is icing. Just waiting for that call there. All right, face-off coming back to the Hawks. Coach is questioning if that was a tip. I thought it was tip too, but... All right, Kelly is going to take the face-off, tied up in some skates there. Picked up there by Smith. Smith working his way. Nice pass across the ice, just behind Miller, though. Miller trying to take it. T-Birds have it, trying to get it forward. Greeted there by Matthews and Lawler. Shot on net. McRae with a beautiful save again. Down the ice. Lawler putting some pressure on in deep. Down the ice here. Greeted there by Mintenko. Good save by McRae. Woo! Puck was loose, but she covers it. Nicely done. Wasaba's out there. Tied up between some. Here we go. Dingwell getting a piece of that. Tied up along the boards, coming through. Warsaba's chasing that puck, trying to get a tip. Here's Warsaba with the puck, moving his way in. Come on, Andrew. Nice shot. Dingwell with the rebound. And the T-Birds hold on for a save. Great pressure there from the Hawks. Shots are 9-3 in favor of the T-Birds. Finley McRae looking fabulous in net today. Warsaba at the circle. Beside him is Dingwell and Brogan. Puck's loose behind the T-Birds' net. Sent up ahead. Ooh, and gets just behind Mintenko. Here's the T-Birds with an opportunity. Milkovich is there to make it difficult. Nice shot into the glove of Finley McRae. Shouldn't say glove. That was her shoulder that she made the stop, where the block with. Between her helmet and her shoulder, she stopped the puck. That was a tough one. Well done. Definitely locked in and looking fabulous. Valente taking the draw. T-Birds have it here. Picked up by Valente. Valente coming through with some speed. He's got 20 and Williams with him. Over to the side. Trying to set it up here. Sent ahead to 20. Ooh, tied up. There's a lot of stick lifting going on there by the T-Birds. T-Birds on the attack. Valente keeping him over to the outside. Coos is there to greet. Puck goes behind the net. Picked up on the far side. Williams with a bit of pressure along there. Picked up here by Valente. Valente holding on to it. Sends it over to the far side. Pressure here from the T-Birds. Valente keeping it deep in the zone. T-Birds have the puck though. Send it back. Pass up ahead. Coos with a nice hit. Puck's loose. Winstanley's going for it. Picked up by the T-Birds. T-Birds have control back behind the Hawks net. Pressure here from Williams. Shot on McRae. McRae with a great save.
Right about now, the funk soul brother, check it out now. The funk soul brother, right about now. The funk soul brother.
Lawler, Matthews, Mayer, Kim. Heading back out there onto the ice. At the face-off circle, we got Warsaba. Puck's loose, swept away. Ooh, good save there by McRae. Loose puck that went gently towards the net, but McRae was definitely on her A game and keeping an eye on it. And that was Kelly at the face-off circle, not Warsaba. Pardon me. T-Birds have it. Send it back on low. Kelly with some pressure. Shot in front of the net. That was deflected by the Hawks. Puck's on the back of the net. And the refs are going to stop it there. Catch up our clock here. 7:21 remains in the first period. Hawks are trying to keep to those short shifts. Mayer, Kelly, Milkovich, Mintenko, and Kim. Linesmen telling them to back up. And they're creeping in again. All right, puck's tied up in some skates there. That's an offside. Redo it again. Don't creep in here, boys. Puck's behind the Hawks' net. Picked up by Mintenko. Mintenko sends it ahead. Kim trying to hold it. Here's Kelly with the puck. Mintenko in the corner. Sends it ahead. Held in by the T-Birds. Nice chip over a few heads there by Kim. Hawks have the puck. Kelly sends it back. Kelly bringing it into the zone. Puck's loose. T-Birds coming through the neutral zone. Warsaba is coming out to greet him. And Tenko with some nice pressure. T-Birds unable to make the pass, and Kim's going to take advantage of it and sends it in deep. He's going for a change. Fresh legs coming out. Warsaba's in there deep. T-Birds have the puck. They're trying to break out of their zone. Warsaba's putting some pressure on, held in there by Miller for a moment as the T-Birds are on the attack again. Winstanley there. T-Birds get in deep. Shots deflected. T-Birds in front. Good save there by McRae and swept away by Mintenko. T-Birds regrouping in their own zone. There they come through the neutral zone. Picked up here by Winstanley. Winstanley dumps it in deep. Smith greeting them, put a little pressure on. T-Birds breaking out, get it to the neutral zone. Pressure coming from Valente from behind, tied up into the skates. T-Birds circling behind, try to get a centering pass, unable to do so. Smith with the puck, taken away. T-Birds turn around on the attack, just goes high. McRae gets a piece of that and sends it above her in the head. Miller, puck's loose. T-Birds circling, fires in a shot, goes high. T-Birds circling, trying to get a wraparound in front, right into McRae. McRae stops it with a beautiful save again. Kelly sends it back. Lawler picking it up here, sends it behind the net. There's Matthews going to pick it up. Matthews banks it up the boards ahead. T-Birds holding it in. Matthews. Kelly. Brogan's there. Brogan with the puck. Tries to get it loose. He does. Into the neutral zone. Back into the Hawks end. Matthews with the puck here. Pass across to Lawler. Lawler sends it ahead. In deep. Brogan's going to pick it up here. Fires in a shot. It's blocked. T-Birds trying to get it out. In deep here in the corner. T-Birds send it ahead. Matthews is there. Matthews fires it back down. Blocked by escape. Picked up here by Kelly. Not for long. T-Birds trying to break out. In through the neutral zone. Pressure here. Matthews goes wide of the net here. Tied up along the boards. Puck's loose. Picked up by Lawler. Lawler skating it down here. Banks it off the boards ahead. Trying to get it. Takes a trip. There's the call coming. And the Hawks are going to be on the power play here. Interference is the call, not tripping. But we'll take it. We're on a power play. Way to go, Liam. Drawing a penalty. We'll take it. Out here for the power play, we got Valente, Winstanley, Kim, 20, and Lawler. Twenty with the shot. Here's Winstanley with the puck. Winstanley trying to skate it in, sends it back behind the net here. Held there by Valente, who sends it down. 20 trying to pick it up here along the boards, and the Thunderbirds are trying to clear it. Not sure what that. I think he sent it out of play. Ref is not letting the Fraser Valley Thunderbirds change because they sent the puck out of play. Valente, Kim, Brogan, and Winstanley are out there with Lawler. Valente tying it up at the center ice. Swept over to the side. Lawler at the point here. Setting it up. Sends it there to Valente, who fires on a shot. Good save. Rebound picked up by Kim. Back to Valente. Valente at the point. Fires on a shot. Save. Kim was there to try and tap it in. Very friendly of him. Just thoughtful. All right, we got some fresh legs coming out here for the Hawks. Mintenko and Kelly. Just over 3 minutes to play in the first. Shots are 14-5, but the score is even. Valente at the circle. Sends it back there. Mintenko with the puck. Gentle pass down into the corner. Brogan throws a hit. Puck's loose. And T-Birds are able to clear the zone. Kelly's got it. Pass across the ice. Mintenko up ahead. Valente trying to hold on to it. Taken away by the Thunderbirds, who send it deep into the Hawks' end. McRae stopping the puck for Mintenko. Up ahead here to Valente. Back to Mintenko. Woo! Not able to make a pass, and the T-Birds are capitalizing on. Fires in a shot, goes wide. Rebound picked up here by Kelly. Kelly with the puck. Sends it up there to Kim. Kim across to Mintenko. Mintenko coming down the ice. Dumps it in. Can't quite get it past the blue line. Picked up here by Kim, and that's going to be an offside. .35 seconds left to go in this power play for the Hawks. We got Warszawa, 20, and Mayer out there with Winstanley and Koos. Warszawa trying to get that puck. He's got it. Setting it up here. Pass over to Winstanley. Across the ice to Koos. Koos sends it into the corner. Sadly, no one was there. Boys trying to get to that. 20 trying to get onto that puck. He's battling for it. Good battle. He ties up the body. Warszawa's going to pick up the puck here. Sends it over to Winstanley. Winstanley across to Koos. Koos trying to work his way in there. Gets a shot towards the net. 20 again trying to battle for that puck. Gets a piece of it. Puck's loose into the corner. We are back to even strength. Winstanley dumps it in on the net. And the T-Birds are going to ice it here. This will be icing though. Why is that not icing? They call it a tip. Winstanley sends it back. T-Birds firing a shot. Ooh, that was almost tipped in there. Back behind the net. Well, into the corner. Kelly sends it behind the net. Picked up here by Koos. Up ahead. Puck's loose. Picked up here by the T-Birds. Smith coming out onto the ice here. Miller gets a piece of it. Can't hold it. Winstanley with a poke check, and that's an offside. Well done, fellas. Just over a minute to go here in the first. Kelly at the circle. We got Williams and Smith out there, and Lawlers and Matthews. All right, Lawler picking up this puck here. Sends it ahead to Smith. Not able to connect. T-Bird sending it back. Kelly trying to hold it in there. Come on. Still in, still in. Keep it in, keep it in, keep it in. Kelly's trying to get his skate on it. Can't quite. Matthews with the puck. Sends it across over there to Lawler. Lawler looking ahead. Sends it up to Smith, who tips it forward. Picked up here by the T-Birds. T-Birds. Broken up there by Lawler. Chip it over a few heads. Matthews is going to chase it into the corner. Just over a minute to go. Miller sends it ahead. Forwards are going for a change. T-Birds have it in their own zone. Here they are on the attack. Valente coming out there. Ooh, good job, Mintenko. Breaking up that opportunity for a shot. Here we go. Kim with the puck. He's got Valente with him. Valente and Kim battling on that blue line, and the T-Birds send it back the other way. Mintenko trying to hold it in. Valente picking it up. Here's Milkovic. Milkovic up to Mayer. Milkovic sends it up. Can't quite get that connection. Here's Mintenko. Got some speed. Trying to work through some traffic. Can't quite. Gets it to the neutral zone. T-Birds send it back. Mintenko going into the corner. T-Birds are trying to get there. Mintenko's going to throw a body. They both throw bodies. And the T-Birds coming up with the puck into the corner. Valente throwing a body. Tied up. T-Birds trying to get it. Valente and Milkovic trying to battle it through. T-Birds unable to hold it. They got it back. Lining up for a shot here. And they send it into the glove of McRae, who holds on. Whew. Just a couple seconds left in this first period. On their clock, it's 0.3. On mine, it's 10. So we'll go with the 0.3. All right, Valente at the circle here for this 0.3. All right, that's the end of the first period. We'll meet you back here after. Do we have an ice clean? It looks like it. Yeah.
Shots on both of them period by Northwest 5 by Fraser Valley 15. Total team values by Northwest 1 by Fraser Valley 1.
All right, it is 0-0. Shots are 15-5. There's 13 minutes between the second and third. So run, grab your drinks, and we'll meet you back here between the first and second. Second period starts in 12 minutes and 48 seconds. Oh, awesome. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I think this is my gear too.
Populated 15 matches featuring your Fraser will be back in less than 3 minutes.
All right, 2 minutes to puck drop. Make sure you got all your goodies that you need. Hey, yeah, yes. Oh no, what did you say? What's that? What did you say? Just leave it at that. Don't say anything else. Yeah, just leave it at that. Just leave it at that. Just if she asks you what that is, you just say, "Love to FaceTime you tonight" or something. All good, all good. Yeah, even if she asks, just say, "Oh, I meant to say I'll see you next week" or whatever. All right, I gotta run, honey. I'm broadcasting. Bye.
Everyone, please welcome back to the next show, Fraser.
All right, welcome back to the second period here in Abbotsford. All right, looking good out there for the first period. Getting ready for the second. Ops giving her a tap, taken to the ice. Starting lineup for the second period. We got Wasaba, 20, Williams, Lawler, and Matthews. Wasaba along the boards here. Williams sends it down, and the T-Birds tied up there with Williams. We get it passed. Down in deep behind the net, Matthews going to pick it up. Bouncing pass ahead, tied up in the corner. Trying to dig it out. They get it forward, not for long. Still trying to dig it. And centering pass in front. Nobody's there to grab it for the T-Birds. Williams tying it up. Lawler's trying to clear it. Williams getting it forward. And cross ice pass by the T-Birds. Firing in a shot. Blocked there by 20. Lawler going over here to pick it up here. Sends it down the ice. Picked up by the T-Birds. Williams sending it forward. Wasaba. Puck's loose along the boards, heading into T-Bird territory. Dingwall trying to get a piece of that. Brogan put a little pressure on, wrap around, picked up here. It was Kelly, tied up along the line, and that is offside. All right, Kelly at the circle. He's got Brogan with him. Yanks it off the boards. Coming back, a little pressure there by Kelly. Come on. Kelly trying to get a piece of it. Here's Kelly with it. Sends it back over there for Winstanley. Winstanley trying to get a piece of it. Sends it forward to Brogan. Tied up along the blue line. Puck's loose in the neutral zone. Swept over to the far side. Down in deep, Milkovich and Kelly going for it. Milkovich sends it back. Chips it over a few heads. Into the skate. Here we go. That's Kelly trying to hold on to it. Kelly battling it forward. Puck's loose. Winstanley trying to get there first. Chips it over the head, and Miller's there to help him. Puck goes behind the net. Here's Milkovich. Milkovich sends it over to Smith. Milkovich gets it back. Kelly's got it. Tries to send it forward there to Miller. Miller gets it in deep. T-Birds clear it out. Milkovich sends it forward. Smith trying to hold it. Here we go. Kelly's trying to battle it. Smith coming out with it. T-Birds have it. Valente sends it back behind him. Miller putting some pressure, trying to hold it into the corner. T-Birds running it up along the board. Centering pass ahead. Here they come, and that's an offside. We'll take it. Thank you, linesman. We got Smith, Valente, Coos. Mayor's joining them out there on the ice. Up ahead. Ooh, nice interception there by Valente. Valente coming in with some pressure. T-Birds taking it away. Here comes T-Birds. One-on-one. Nice save there by McRae. Orsaba and Kim coming out to join the team. Lawler and Matthews out there. Orsaba, Kim, and Mayer. Lawler and Matthews on D. Marvelous McRae is still in net. Valente wins it, gets it back. Picked up here. Woo. Trying to hold on to it, sends it ahead. T-Birds have it down here in their own zone. Breaking through into the... Heading back. This is going to be an icing. We'll take it. Orsaba at the circle here. Into the corner. T-Birds banking it off the boards. Center ice. Here they go. One-on-one with Matthews. Lawler getting back to help out. And T-Birds send a centering pass down into their own zone. We'll take it. Pressure there by Mayer. Pass. Orsaba puts some pressure on. Mayer gives it back to Orsaba. Orsaba on the attack. He's got Kim with him. Sends it back. Lawler picking it up on the blue line. Can't hold it. I think that might be an offside. Face off. Just outside the T-Bird zone. We got Kelly and 20 over there with Williams, Milkovich, and Mentenko. T-Birds have the puck. Banking it down the boards. Back behind the Hawks net. Picked up by the T-Birds. Not for long. Pressure there by 20. 20 coming out with that puck. Ooh, knocked over. I lied. That was Williams. Williams sends it down. All the way down. They're going to call this an icing. T-Birds with the puck. Dump it down into the corner. Pressure there by Milkovich. Kelly trying to help him. Blocked there by the T-Birds. Milkovich. And here's the T-Birds lining up for a shot on the point. Goes wide. Williams going in for that puck. Puck's left behind. Kelly going in to put some pressure on. Puck behind the Hawks net. Mayer pass across the ice. Gets it onto the stick of Kelly, but not for long. Here's Milkovich trying to get a piece of it between his skates. Puck's loose. 20 is going to pick it up here. 20 coming in deep. Pressure here from the Hawks on the T-Birds. Valente trying to break it up. Milkovich across to Mentenko. Back to Milkovich. Back to Mentenko. Sends it up ahead. Blocked there by the T-Birds. And here's Mentenko. He's going to carry it up this time. Chips it over a few heads. Gets it in deep. Valente's chasing it. T-Birds have the puck behind their own net. Good pressure there by Valente. Puck's loose. Opportunity by Brogan. Brogan picking it up. Sends a pass ahead. Winstanley fires it in. Loose puck. Ooh, good work there by Valente, who's doing some stick lifts. Winstanley holding it in. Gets it down to Brogan. Brogan with a pass across the ice and can't quite make it to Valente. But Valente's putting some pressure on T-Birds coming out with the puck. Here they are on the attack. Chip it over a few heads deep into the corner. Picked up here by Winstanley. Winstanley holding on to it, sends it back behind. Who's going for it? Dingwell throws a body, protects it, gives the puck over there to Coos. What the hell? Ice cubes are being thrown at me. Sorry. Good chip there by Brogan. Puck's loose. Hawks are trying to get it out of their zone. They're successful. They get it down, chasing it. No icing. Dingwell's going for it. Dingwell tying up the body. Puck's loose. 3 T-Birds down there. Warsawa's trying to get it back. T-Birds trying to break out here. In through the neutral zone. Smith with some pressure along the side there. Puck's loose. Broken up. Lawler coming out with it. Lawler gets the puck. Lawler sends it up ahead. Banks off the boards. No icing. Lawler trying to pick it up again. Ooh, tied up by a T-Bird. Pressure here. Nice poke check. Gets it over to the side. McRae with a nice save. Oh, and here we go. Miller chasing it. Smith with some pressure. Puck's loose. Miller coming out with it. Lawler with the puck. Tying up the body. Into the corner. There's some boys throwing ice cubes at me. I don't get this. Here's Kelly. Kelly tied up along the blue line. Matthews with the puck. Cross ice pass there to Lawler. Lawler tries to chip it up the boards. Held in there by the T-Birds. Back down behind the Hawks net. Matthews going to the corner. Miller getting the puck. Sends it into the neutral zone. T-Birds hold the blue line. Miller gets it past this time. Into the corner. Got a nice seam. Warsaba at the circle. Woo! Good shot there. Nice save by McRae. Hawks able to clear it out. This can be a nice scene again. Kelly at the circle. T-Birds firing a shot. Good save there by McRae. Lawler going into the corner, lifting some sticks. Got some help coming from Kelly. T-Birds coming out with the puck. Kelly chipping away at it. Kelly. T-Birds. Kelly coming out with it. Sends it forward. Picked up by the T-Birds. T-Birds at the point. Across the blue line. Fires in a shot. Good save there by McRae. Let's clear it, tough fellas. Matthews sat down there. Miller trying to steal that puck back. Good pressure there. Come on, fellas. Fires in a shot. Good save by McRae, who sends it to the side. Out of play. There's Kim battling for it. Knocked down there. Valente with the puck along the boards. Sends it up to the blue line. Tied up here. Along the blue line. T-Birds fire it in. Pressure there from Mintenko. Kim with some good pressure. Ooh, puck's loose. Picked up here by Matejko. Matejko making his way through traffic. Come on. Here we go. Cross ice. Matejko sends it back. Kim. That's Mayer. Hold on here by Milkovic. Cross to Valente. Valente dumps it in deep. Up ahead here. T-Birds in the neutral zone. Coming through. Hawks having trouble getting shots on net here. Puck goes wide. Milkovic is chasing it. Milkovic in the corner. Sends it ahead there for Mayer. Mayer tips it forward. Not quite enough, though. T-Birds holding in. Milkovic into the corner. Throws a body. Clean hit. Puck's loose across to the far side. Mintenko coming in here. Sends it forward to Mayer. Can't quite get his stick down on it. Help's coming from Valente. Tied up through some skates. T-Birds at the point. Bank it off the boards. In deep. Milkovic going for it. And Valente coming out with the puck here. Valente making his way through the neutral zone. Skating it in. Tied up along the blue line there. Going for a change. Fresh legs coming out. Warsaba, Williams, and 20. 20 trying to hold on to that. Here's 20 with it. Sends it across to Koos. Koos up ahead. 20 trying to grab it. Picked up by Winstanley. No icing here. Warsaba puts some pressure on. Come on, fellas. Let's get a shot on net. Shots are 22-5 in favor of the T-Birds. Williams along the board, picked up by Warsaba. Taken away by the T-Birds. Pressure there by Williams. Here we go, coming back. Shot on McCrae, good save. Koos with the puck in the corner. Got some help coming. Shot on McCrae, good save. Woo! Right in front, back door. Backdoor play by the Fraser Valley T-Birds to make it 1-0 here in the second period. Fires in shot, good save there by McCrae.
Score 9, Buster. These is number 11, Noah Kerrigan.
Assist was by Nora Kerrigan. Picked up here by Lawler. Lawler banks it off the glass up ahead. T-Birds at center ice here. Puck going behind the net. Picked up here, Matthews. Dingwell to Brogan. Brogan gets it down into the T-Bird territory. Brogan tying it up along the boards. Got some help coming from Dingwell. Dingwell's trying to dig out that puck. T-Birds coming out with it. Up ahead. T-Birds making their way through the neutral zone into the corner. Banks it behind the Hawks net. Up on the half wall. Back behind. Ooh, low in front. No shot. Valente coming through. Feeds it up there. Miller takes a hit there. And that's going to be a... What's the call here? He's going to chat with his linesman to figure out what the call is. Tripping. Tripping? Okay. The little boys are back throwing ice cubes again. Only in Abbotsford. hazard zone here. All right, Valente at the circle. Puck gets back there to Lawler.
Fraser number 6.
Back to Lawler.
2 minutes for chipping.
Lawler to Valente.
13:09.
Back to Lawler.
13:09.
Valente. Fires in a shot. Ooh! Puck's loose! Come on, come on, come on! Trying to clear it. Valente back into the corner. Let's get it, let's get it. Lawler holding it here. Back to Valente. Setting it up here, fellas. Valente sends it across there. Back to Valente. Good shot. That was a nice save. And T-Birds clear it all the way down to McRae. McRae plays it over there to Lawler. Lawler to Valente. Or pardon me. Yeah. It's foreshadowing. Woo! Back to Valente. Valente sends it up to Lawler, who gets it to Kim. Barely, but he got it. Kim tied up along the boards. Got some help from Valente. T-Birds taking it back the other way. 58 seconds remain in this power play. Lawler with a bit of a poke check there. T-Birds get it back behind the net. Winstanley sweeps it across up to the far side. T-Birds whip it behind the net. Rimming it. Back again. Come on, fellas. Let's get this out of here. Winstanley picking up the puck. Over there to Valente. Back to Winstanley. Ooh, bouncing puck in here. The T-Birds. Come on, come on, come on. T-Birds with a shot. No, great save by McRae. Come on. Ooh, big hit there. That's going to be a hit from behind. And we're going to be even play here. No, it's charging is the call. Take away that power play. We're going to be 4-on-4 here for a few minutes. Boys are going for a change. And Mayor's going to the box for a charging call. With 24 seconds remaining in that power play. Fresh legs out there. Warsaba and Tanko.
Number 11.
Good save there.
On the penalty, 14:45. Mayor for charging at 14:45.
T-Birds go to fire in a shot and fan on the puck. Hot diggity. All right, T-Birds coming through. Warsaba along the boards. Here they are, 2-on-2. Nice block there. Let's do it again, Matenko. Matenko picking up the puck here. Send it along. Whoa, woo. You got an offside there. T-Birds are now on the power play. Hawks are on the penalty kill here. Kelly getting that puck loose. Lawler battling to get there. Tying up the body. Puck's loose. Picked up here by Winstanley. Sends it down the boards. In deep here. Back behind the T-Birds net. T-Birds trying to break out. Here they are behind the net. Setting it up. Banking it off the boards. Dingwell with a little pressure there. T-Birds not able to hold the puck, but here they go. Noah Kerrigan. Nice shot. 5-hole. That was Noah Kerrigan. Got an assist on the first goal and scored at the second one with a beautiful sharp-angled shot right through McRae's pass. Shots are 28-5. I think the Hawks have been held to one shot on net this period. Come on, fellas.
Fraser Thunderbirds goal scored in the power play, his 10th of the season by number 11, Noah Kerrigan. The assistant, number 21, Kayla Coxner.
All right, here's Matenko.
15:51.
Sending it down. Here's Brogan, trying to pick it up.
From Hoffman at 15:51.
Tied up between some skates. Here comes the T-Birds on the attack, throwing it towards McRae. Nice, controls the rebound into the corner. Kelly trying to send it up to Brogan. Tied up along the boards, puck's loose. T-Birds send it wild. Up ahead, there's Williams with the puck. Banks it off the boards. T-Birds fire it back in. It's deflected wide. Mintenko tying it up along the boards here. Got some help coming. Kelly's trying to get it out there. Brogan's getting in there. Brogan coming out with the puck. Goes back, T-Birds. Kelly, pressure. In front, puck's loose. Here's Williams with an opportunity to clear it. Williams trying to get the pass to Brogan. His stick was busy listing someone else's. All right, puck's deep into the T-Birds' end. Here's Williams all alone. Milkovic couldn't quite get a piece of it. Mintenko tying it up into the corner here. Got some help coming from Warsaba. Puck's loose. Here's Smith trying to clear it. T-Birds coming out with it. We got a whistle. We'll take the whistle. Hand pass. Hand pass. .2:30 to go in the second period. Finley McRae is playing terrific out there. Warsaba at the net, or pardon me, at the faceoff. Here's Matthews chasing that puck, picking it up. Matthews sending it down the boards. Bit of a rush here. Good pressure. Miller breaking up that play. Opportunity here for Warsaba. Got a whistle. Face off just outside the Hawk zone. Valente at the circle. Banks it behind the net. Lawler with the puck. Up the boards. There we go. Kim trying to make his way through. Blocked. T-Birds on the attack here. Just over a minute to go in the second. Dumps it down into the corner. Lawler tying it up with the T-Birds. Puck's loose in front. Come on, here we go. Mara with an opportunity to get it out. And he does. Over to Valente, who tips it forward. T-Birds send it back the other way. Puck's loose. Picked up by Valente. Held on by Valente. Valente dumps it down in deep. Boys are going for a change. Fresh legs coming out for the Hawks. Kelly's there along the boards. Got Coos behind them. Here comes the T-Birds on the attack. T-Birds getting their way in there. Taken away. T-Birds in front. Ooh! Dang it. Sharp angled shot there by McRae. It was a good shot.
Last game played in the second period. Fraser Thunderbirds goal scored by number 16, Patricio Chavanda Villarreal. In second,
Kelly up there to Williams. Take it away. Kelly trying to get it. Kelly's trying to hold on to it. T-Birds taking it away. 20 trying to hold it. Shoved back in. Hold in. Good work there. Keeping it in the T-Bird zone. T-Birds banking it down. Winstanley gets a piece of it. Coos chasing it down into the corner. T-Birds getting ahead. Tying up the puck into the corner. Coos tying up the body. 16 seconds to go. Kelly sends it along the boards behind the net. Woo! Come on, fellas. Let's clear that puck. Up the boards, held in there by the T-Birds. And that is the end of the second period. Shots are 30-5 in favor of the T-Birds.
Shots on goal for that period by Fraser for 15 for a total of 30. By Vancouver Northwest 0 for a total of 5. Total team penalties by Vancouver Northwest 2 by Fraser Valley 2.
All right, according to the announcer here, the Hawks had 0 shots in the second period. All 5 were gathered in the first period. And the T-Birds had 15 on McRae. All right, we'll be back here for another 20 minutes of fun for the third period as the Hawks come back.
Up next, hockey action featuring our Fraser Elevators. Oh, we got that close less than 2.5 minutes.
2.5 minutes to go to puck drop. are, back for the third period. It's going to be fantastic. Positive thinking, positive results. Let's go with it.
Please welcome back to the next group, Fraser Valley.
All right, started lineup here for the third period. Valente, Mayer, Kim, with Matthews and Lawler on D. Valente sweeps it back there to Matthews. He gets it to Lawler. Lawler sends it up ahead for Mayer. Lawler picks it back up. Lawler pins the boards back to Mayer this time. Mayer tries to get to Valente. Back to Lawler. Lawler with a nice pass clear over there to Kim. Kim sends it on net. All right, well done. We're off to a better start already. First shot on net for the third. Get it back there to Matthews. Matthews gets it down. Second try. That wet ice after the ice clean. Good pressure there from Kim. Valente going to the board, sends it back to Matthews. Matthews cross ice pass. Nobody's there. T-Birds sweep it behind their net. And T-Birds breaking out here. Send it in deep. This is an icing. No? Why is that not an icing? I don't know. Lawler sends it forward, gets a nudge there. Kim trying to get it. Valente with an opportunity here. Getting it in. Deer going for a change. We got a call here. Boarding is the call, and the Hawks are on the power play. See, third period's off to a great start. All right, we got Warsaba, 20, Mintenko, Kelly, and Mayer. Warsaba at the circle. T-Birds have it, and they are successfully iced it down. No. Face-off is going back. Not sure what that call was. That they're saying the T-Birds are leaning too far out of their bench. Mayer back at the circle here. All right, Kelly at the point. Sends it across there to Mintenko. Mintenko fires in a shot. Glove down. Another opportunity here. To the right of the goal. Warsaba at the circle. Puck's loose. T-Birds successfully put it on net. Mintenko's chasing it down, picks it up here in the Hawks' end, back behind the net. Setting it up, feeds it over there to 20. 20 feeds it. Back to himself. Over there to Matenko. Matenko bringing it up the ice. Over there ahead to 20. To Mare. We got an offside. Mare was well ahead of that play. Lynn Stanley and Lawler coming out here for the Hawks. Brogan, Kim, and Valente coming out for the forwards. Lawler picking up the puck here. Lawler back behind the net. Over there to Wynn Stanley. Wynn Stanley up to Lawler. Lawler's bringing it in. Woo! Gets the puck taken away there. And the T-Birds dump it in deep. Wynn Stanley picking it up. Try it again. Sends it to Valente. Valente plays it ahead to Brogan, who is like way offside here. Way ahead of that blue line. All right, Valente at the circle. Kim and Brogan beside him. Gets it back to Wynn Stanley. Across to Lawler. Lawler. Back to Wynn Stanley. Left behind there for Valente. Valente. Coming in. Yeah. Gets it back to Lawler. Lawler. Across to Wynn Stanley. And to the T-Birds. T-Birds coming out in the attack. Wynn Stanley with a poke check there. Lawler's going to pick up the puck. Lawler holding on to it behind the net with some pressure there from the T-Birds. Gets it over there to Valente, who sends it back the other way. Wynn Stanley sends it back. Lawler's going to pick it up here. Up ahead for Valente. Valente to Kim. Kim coming in with some fast legs. Nice shot, just goes wide. Rebound picked up here. Mintenko takes a hit there, so he's trying to get that puck. Milkovic sends it ahead. Here we go. Ooh, nice shot there. That was by Kim. Sends it forward, picked up by the T-Birds. T-Birds tied up there by Milkovic. Ooh, gets a shot off of McRae, who holds on for the save. Well done, Finley McRae. Hawks looking a little bit more alive there. We got more shots than we had in the second period there in the first couple of minutes of the third. Hawks with more shots than the T-Birds at the start of the third period here. Looking promising. T-Birds waving off Hofstra. Picking up Clark. Winning that face-off, sending it down. Miller putting some pressure on. Smith coming in to help out. Smith trying to get a piece. Here comes the T-Birds. Fires in his shots, deflected. Picked up here by Smith. Smith bringing it down. Takes a hit there. T-Birds send it down into the stomach of Warsaba. Puck's loose. Picked up here. Mintenko. Pass it over there. Can't quite get it to Miller. T-Birds regrouping in their own zone. Center ice picked up here by Smith. Smith coming in, and there'll be an offside. Offside, my friends. Smith is very disappointed by that offside. All right, Kelly, Dingwell. Brogan out there with Lawler and Matthews. Kelly at the circle. Wins the draw. Gets it back. Lawler fires it in deep. Picked up here by Brogan along the wall. Held in by Kelly. Dingwell chasing it into the corner. Kelly with the puck. Kelly trying to work his way through. Dingwell picking up that shot and fires it in just wide. Picked up by Brogan. Brogan banks it down the boards. Lawler picking it up here. Can't quite hold on to it. And he's going to pick it up in his own zone here. Lawler sends it up ahead, tipped there by Kelly. And that's an icing. Sadly, it wasn't on the right side of the red. Kelly at the circle here. Lawler gets a piece of that. Sends it forward. T-Bird send it back. Matthews picking it up behind his net. Banks it across the boards. Deep into the T-Bird territory. Twinney putting some pressure on him. Williams sending it back down. Back behind the T-Bird's net here. T-Bird's coming in on the attack. Winstanley tying him up along the boards. Valente trying to get that puck free. On the far side. T-Bird sending back behind the Hawks net. Lawler battling it there with the T-Birds. Winstanley coming to help out. Ooh, nice slap there by Mayer. Up at the point, T-Birds. T-Birds sending it on the half wall. Taken away by Valente. T-Birds take it back though. Looked good there for a second. Lawler going into the corner. Sends it ahead to Winstanley. Winstanley on the half wall. Sends it up to Mayer. Can't quite hold it. Puck's loose. Picked up by the T-Birds. T-Birds in front. Shot there by McRae. Nice rebound control by McRae. Tied up along the boards. Mayer's got it. It's got Warsaw and Lawler there to help. Gets it up. T-Birds have it. Up in the slot. Fires in a shot. Good save there by McRae. Warsaw at the circle. Pass across the ice. Kim to greet him. Nice save there by McRae. Trainer's working on Valente here. Warsaw, Kim, and Miller out there with Winstanley and Coos. Puck behind the net. Winstanley trying to get position on it. Gets the puck over to the side. Miller trying to pick it up. Warsaw and Miller. Miller passes it across. Picked up by the T-Birds into the feet. Banked off a skate or two here. Winstanley with a nice chip. Warsaw trying to take the body. Winstanley gets the puck. Miller's over there. Tips it. When T-Bird's picking it up through center ice. Kim sweeping it back. Kim again. And the puck's loose at center here. Winstanley picking it up. Trying to make his way through. Tied up on the blue line. And the T-Birds are coming out with that puck. Nice block there by Coos. T-Birds behind the net in front. And shot's gone wide. T-Birds picking it up in the corner. Centering pass up in the high slot. Tim gets a piece of it. And McRae takes the save. Brogan, Smith, and Kelly. Matejko and Milkovich out there. Kelly at the circle. T-Birds with the draw. Fires in his shot. It's deflected. Ooh, good save. McRae there with two quick ones. Smith centering pass to the T-Birds. T-Birds broken up there by Brogan. Matejko trying to break it free. Got some help there from Brogan. T-Birds in their own zone. Smith. Brogan gets a tip there. Milkovich is going to pick it up. We got a broken stick on the ice. Kelly tying him up in the corner. T-Birds still have control of this puck though. T-Birds firing a shot, goes wide. Chips it high. Onto a T-bird stick. Lawler's on the ice, tying him up in the corner. He's got support there from Kelly. Kelly with a nice hip check. Milkovich coming out with this puck, but not for long. T-Birds there to greet it, and T-Birds taking it there. Broken up. Nice break up there. T-Birds. Noel Carrigan with the puck. On the outside, nice shot there. Good save by McRae. Woo! Well done, McRae. Reached out there with her toe. Milky chips it up ahead. Tries to get it over 2 heads. Gets it over 1. Brogan. T-Birds coming in on the attack here. Lawler in the corner with the puck. Ref's trying to tie it up for them. Lawler trying to make his way through. Lawler with the puck. Getting it down. Gets it past. Tries to bank it up ahead. Picking it up. Carrigan's tying in his way. Valente's coming out there. Valente taking good position. Blocking that. Matthews with the puck. Banks it off the boards. Up ahead. Dingwell. T-Birds with the puck. Matthews going into the corner here. T-Birds coming out with the puck. Woo! That was almost deflected. Wow, there's a little puck luck. We'll take it. We almost deflected that puck into our net here. All right, good save. 20 with the puck over here. 20 plays it overhead to Dingwell. Dingwell has got some support. 20 helping him. T-Birds have it. Sending it back. Matthews is going to chase it into the corner. T-Birds taking position, but Winstanley gets the puck. Winstanley sends it up ahead to Dingwell. Sends it too far, though. And we're going to have a call on the T-Birds. T-Birds took down Matthews there. It's a cross check. And the Hawks on the power play here. Coming out for the power play, we got Valente, Kim, Brogan, Winstanley, and Lawler. Valente taking the draw. Puck's loose. Banked off the boards, going down into the Hawks' end. McRae stops the puck. Winstanley picking it up here. Sends it up to Lawler. Lawler, nice cross-ice pass there to Valente. Valente skating down the side. Nice shot. Almost went through there. Got through the first part of the pad. The goalie closed those knees and just held on to a piece of that puck. Great opportunity there by Valente. T-Birds changing it up. They have too many people out there. Valente gets it to Lawler. Cross ice to Winstanley. Winstanley fires in a shot. It's blocked. Back to Winstanley. Up to Lawler. Lawler. Cross to Valente. Valente fires in a shot. It's deflected into the corner. Brogan with a hit. Battling to get that puck back. Kim's in there. Brogan sends it forward to Winstanley. Winstanley over to Lawler. To Valente. Valente gets it back to Lawler. Lawler leaves it for Winstanley across to Valente. Just holding it on that blue line and deep there. Brogan trying to pick it up. Picked up by Kim over to Lawler. Lawler leaves it for Kim. Tied up along the boards. Lawler coming to help him. Puck's loose. And the T-Birds clear it out there. Valente is going to have to skate. It's got some pressure on him. Winstanley is going to pick it up here. Winstanley up ahead for Valente. Valente bringing it in. Fires in a shot. It's deflected to the corner. Kelly's coming out there. 20s on the ice. Puck's picked up by Valente. He was tripped. No call. 20 chips it down into the corner. Soft. There's Kim trying to get it. 20 coming to help him. Puck's tied up. 5 seconds to go. We're back to even strength here. We're going to have a face-off. All right, here comes the Hawks on the here comes the T-Birds on the attack. Just straighten it. All right, Milkovich sweeps it over to the side. T-Birds, a little deep there by Kerrigan. Fires in a shot, goes high. There's Kerrigan with the puck again. Sends it up to the point for the T-Birds. Fires in a shot. Nice save there by McRae. Up to the point. T-Birds still have control of this puck. Nice block there by the Hawks. Let's get it out. Come on, team. McRae with another save. Warsaba sends it over to the other side. Nobody's there. And nice block there. That was Mintenko with a block, and he takes a hit. T-Bird send it back behind the net. Warsaba throws a body. Mintenko clears it. Sadly to the point. Picked up here by the T-Birds. Moving in, try and get a shot. Made a backdoor pass. Wasn't able to complete. T-Birds tip it in. No, tied up on the boards here on the half wall. And we finally get it into the neutral zone. Milkovich is going to clear it up. Way to go, Milky. Gets it down. T-Bird territory. Trying to break it out. Mintenko's going to pick it up here. Mintenko's circling. Trying to lose his 6 here. Sends it forward. T-Birds are there. Milky's going to pick it up here. Banks it off the boards. Tries to get it to Smith, but it's not there. Good save there by McRae. Puck in deep. Kelly's chipping away at it. There's Kelly with the puck. Tries to send it forward. Smith tries to get a piece of it. T-Birds. Miller with some pressure. Good try there by Kelly. Back at center ice. Matthews there. Kelly's trying to chip it forward. Here we go. That's Miller with the puck. Miller fires it in on net. Good save. Shots are 44-10. Brogan, Dingwell, Valente out there with Lawler and Matthews. Valente at the circle. Wins the draw. Nice shot there by Brogan. Ooh, goes down on the ice. Yikes. Lawler with the puck. Sends it deep into the corner there. T-Birds behind the net. Brogan with the puck. Taken away. Ooh, Dingwell with an opportunity. Hits a post. Dang. Brogan back in front. Dingwell with the puck. Oh, he gets tossed. Holds on to it. Valente's going to pick up the puck here. Valente's taking a hit. T-Birds are throwing some bodies here. Battling for this puck along the edge. Valente. Dingwell's trying to help him. Still tied up. Can't quite get it loose. There we go. Matthews tries to get it forward. Should have sent it across. Gloved down there by Lawler. Lawler moving his way in there. Taken away by the T-Birds. Back. Lawler with another opportunity. Taking a hit there. Matthews picking it up, sending it back. Valente with an opportunity. Here's Valente with the puck. Valente coming in. He's got Williams beside. Nice shot. Goes wide. Winstanley picking it up. Fires it in on net. Nice save there. Another opportunity here. Winstanley with the puck. Rims it down. Woo! There we go. Another opportunity by Twinney. A few more shots on net this period. Here we go. Come on. Warsaba's working his way through some traffic. Sends it forward. Yes! Well done! We scored! Hot diggity! Andrew Warsaba getting the Hawks on the board there. Not entirely sure of who got the assist on that, I'm going to say. Goose with the puck. Warsaba tying him up, twin there.
Northwest Hawks goal is second of the season, scored by number 16, Andrew Warsaba. These history number 18, Thomas with Stanley. On the goal, 15-29. Warsaba is second of the season from Stanley at 15-29.
All right, Win Stanley was credited with the assist there. Goal by Andrew Warsaba. Way to go. Here's Kerrigan with the puck. Nice block there. Coos got a piece of that. Into the corner. Here we go. Fires in a shot. Goes very high. Warsaba chasing down that puck. He's got 20 with him. Into the corner here. Fires in a shot. Good save by McRae. Beautiful save. McRae with two quick ones. Right, Kelly at the circle. T-Birds moving in. Taken away there by Kelly. Taken away by the T-Birds. Milkovich, Mayer. T-Birds with the puck here. Banking it down the boards. Matenko throws a body. Kelly's gone tied up. Matenko with the puck here. Sends it up ahead. Mayer trying to hold on to that. Can't quite. T-Birds have it. Here they come down on the attack. Kelly trying to get it. Milkovich chipping it towards behind the net. Matenko banking it around the boards. Matenko throwing a body. Milkovich taking the puck. Sends it up ahead to Mayer. Puck goes behind the net. Matenko chasing it. Milkovich. Mayer. And back we go. Kelly battling to get that puck. Kelly definitely showing a lot of grit this game. Kim going into the corner here. Fast legs, taking a hit there. Mayer trying to get a piece of it. Puck's loose. It's going to get picked up here by Lawler in the blue line. Lawler fires in shots. Blocked. Rebound picked up here by Win Stanley. Fires it towards the net. Blocked again. Kerrigan's skate got a piece of that. Kerrigan's bringing it up. Pass cross. Here's Win Stanley with the puck. Feeds it over there to Valente. Valente working his way in deep. Oh, Win Stanley trying to chip it in. Unable to do so. T-Birds on the attack. Here they come. Lawler's back. Valente's coming to help him. Tied up. Not very clean. He rolls over on the puck. We'll take it. Valente trying to clear it up. Valente sending it up to Brogan. Brogan can't hold it. T-Birds take it and send it back. T-Birds dump it towards the net. Can't get a shot off. Warsaba behind the net there. T-Birds sending it back behind the net. Lawler picking it up here. Banks it over there to Brogan. Brogan trying to get it out.
Last man to play in the third period.
Puck goes wide. Come on, fellas. T-Birds cross ice pass here. Trying to get it in. T-Birds. Nice save by McRae. Nice block there by Brogan. Come on, team. Let's go. Lawler deflects that with his skates. T-Birds up at the point here, working their way through the slot, trying to get in there. Making it in close. That's Kerrigan again. Smith knocks him over. Trying to take away this puck here. Let's go, Hawks. There we go. There we go. 15 seconds left to go in this game. Come on, let's get a shot on net for the Hawks. Saba along the boards there. Blocked there by Smith. Along the boards. We get it down into T-Bird territory. We got a whistle coming. No. Ooh, there's a bit of a fight there. Brogan and Smith.
And let's see as the Fraser Valley Thunderbirds defeat the Vancouver
I don't know if we're going to get a penalty there or not. Looking to see if there's any.
By Vancouver Northwest.
Keeping our eye on the referees there. There's the shot clock up there. Final score 3-1. Shots 47-14. Finley McRae played fantastic out there today.
And now tonight's three stars, that's chosen by the scorers table. Tonight's first star from your Fraser Valley Thunderbirds, number 16, Patricio Samaria Villarreal. Tonight's second star from the Vancouver Northwest Hawks, number 1, Helen Turbo. And tonight's first star from your Fraser Valley Thunderbirds, number 11, Noah Kerrigan.
So they called Helen.
Next home game, which will be on Saturday, November 1st, as the Caribbean Cougars come to town. Will be at Leisure Center in North Lake. The puck drop at 3:45 p.m. In the meantime, until next time, on behalf of the
All right, good job, Hawks. We'll do it all again.